Civ 7 has finally released a gameplay trailer, and it's amazing. So for those of you who don't know, Civ 7 has been teasing us with announcements here and there for the past few months, and finally we have some gameplay released, and we have a game release date. So, the stuff we have from Civ 7 so far, we have a gameplay trailer, we have a narrator trailer, and we have a 2-hour gameplay showcase. So I'm going to go through all of these one at a time and give my thoughts and kind of analyze what we have in store for us for Civ 7. I have already seen the trailer, but I have not seen the narrator reveal or the gameplay showcase. So I'm going to be going in blind for those. But yeah, I'm just excited. I'm stoked. So first of all, the Civ 7 release date is February 11th, 2025, which is a lot earlier than I was expecting. I was expecting maybe like August of 2025, like a year after we got these trailers. So February 11th, 2025 is a very nice early release date, which is a very welcome surprise. But yeah, let's get into the trailer.
Civilization was a game that was created during a time when we were just discovering what games could be. And we said, let's put the entire history of the world into a game and make it fun.
Okay, so they start off with a little background of the previous Civ games, which is kind of a nice way to start the trailer. I'll try not to pause too much. Okay, so we had some nice terrain features over here. The terrain definitely looks like it got an upgrade, which is great. And we have something that I've wanted for a long time, which is ships sailing on rivers. I think this could be a cargo ship, but I really hope they have some sort of naval combat on rivers and cities on rivers being able to build ships, because that's a huge part of history. Okay, I want to go back to this. So here it looks like we've got a battle scene going on here. And the first thing that stands out to me is we have two generals opposing each other. And I wonder if these are like the civilization leaders that are actually fighting. And if we get to see like our leaders of our civilizations actually leading battles, which could be interesting. Okay, this looks amazing. These naval ships look very detailed. It looks like they've scaled back the cartoonish style a lot, but they still have that like that very like vibrant detail, which I love. This is just looks amazing. This right here especially, this looks just fantastic. The ship coming through the different terrains. Okay, so here we have the leaders. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It looks like they've gone down in quality from the Civ 6 leaders, which isn't necessarily bad, because the Civ 6 leaders were very cartoonish. But this feels like they tried to make them more real, but instead they just had a drop in quality. But I don't know, we'll have to see. I feel like I can't judge it just off this just yet. It looks so pretty. It's so vibrant, so colorful. Wow. Okay, so now we're moving on to the narrator trailer.
Throughout our history, ordinary people have done extraordinary things, illuminating our potential. They inspired movements, created the impossible, and destroyed the indestructible. Ordinary people chose to change the world, chose to dream, to build, to hope, to always hope. And if there's hope for one of us, there's hope for us all. Now it's your turn to reimagine civilization and build something you believe in.
Okay, so it looks like the narrator is Gwendolyn Christie, and she sounds great. She sounds phenomenal. Okay, so now we're going to look at the gameplay showcase.
Hello, Civ fans. On behalf of all of us here at
Hey,
Firaxis
Sid.
Games, we'd like to welcome you to a first look at the next chapter in our Civilization franchise,
Yippee!
Civilization VII.
Wow, that's crazy to
You
hear.
know, this is by far the biggest, the most ambitious game we've ever made at Firaxis. It
Looks like
represents a significant gameplay evolution for the Civ franchise, and it's a game we plan to support for many years to come.
That's great to hear.
Today, you'll learn about
I hope that they support Civ 7 as long as they did Civ 6, because Civ 6 had an amazing run. I mean, it's going to be 9 years by the time Civ 7 is released after Civ 6. That is crazy. And me personally, I never got into Civ 6 because I couldn't get behind the art style. But this art style looks amazing, and I'm ready to dig into that newer version of the game.
This time around, we want to take you on a new journey. For the first time ever,
Oh dear.
in Civilization VII, the story of your empire isn't just that of a single civ, but several.
So they're going the humankind route, which is you choose like an ancient era civ, then you move to a classical era civ, so on and so forth. How do I feel about this? I think if handled properly, this could be fun. If, for example, you have the option to choose a new civ or like advance your older civ, that could be fun. And if you spend enough time with each new civ, then I think that would be good. I'm worried about being forced to switch to a new civ every era, which I'm not sure if that's what they're doing here. But I feel like if you're forced to switch to a new civ every era, that'll make the game feel rushed with each new civ, and you won't really get to dig in and feel that civilization more. But we'll have to see exactly how this plays out. This could be good. This could be interesting.
And by the end, you'll have forged a unique path through history. To show you what we mean, let's take you through the story of one such empire.
Okay, let's see this.
Into the annals of history. The great pharaoh.
Okay, so we've got a little look at the Egypt civ. Keep in mind, everything is work in progress, but we've got Egypt, cultural, economic, historical choice, +1 production on navigable rivers. So +1 production on navigable rivers. That makes me think that there's something we can do with rivers here, which is absolutely phenomenal. I've always wanted something to do with rivers, whether it's river combat or just river exploration, something. That is amazing. That's great. I love that. Egyptian unique cultural building, ageless. Maybe that means it stays across every age.
Among the arid desert lands and a winding river.
You know, it looks a lot more like Old World and Humankind, which I think is good. I do like those looks better than the old cartoony look of Civ 6. So far, I'm on board here.
Discover what treasures and dangers lie beyond.
Ooh, that fog of war looks amazing. And it does look like they took inspiration from Humankind and did the different terrain elevations. So instead of just having flatland and hills, you've got like this layer, then you've got this layer, and then you've maybe got this city layer, which is a bit higher up. It like staggers more.
A new granary is built to store food for hunger.
Yeah, I'm seeing the inspiration here from Humankind. I wonder if Humankind developers have worked on this game, because it looks very similar.
A new district is formed.
Okay, so we still have districts.
Left hand, our scouts
Yes,
sailed
let's
along
go.
a navigable river.
This is exactly what I wanted, sailing on rivers. Please tell me there's river combat. That would be amazing.
Egyptian Empire.
Okay, so it looked like that settler had a lot of moves there, which is interesting. Yeah, and so, again, just like with humankind, the rivers run through the hexes instead of along the edges.
A new age of human advancement approaches. The
age of exploration.
Exploration. A new age brings forth new challenges and
So I'm curious how many ages they have.
new resources to acquire.
Oh, so new resources appear as you advance. That's cool. That's cool. So I see here plays Axum, plays Egypt, plays Amina, and that's checkmark. So maybe you can stick with your old Civ, which is cool. Songhai has the old symbol back from Civ V, which is cool. And it seems like the Antiquity Age was like ancient and classical combined. So then I'm assuming exploration is kind of like medieval and Renaissance combined, perhaps. Okay, that was cool. I was nervous. I think they're selling me on this idea of changing civilizations as you go. I think this could work very nicely. Yeah, I think as long as it is both feasible to change to a different civilization as well as stick with your current civilization, I think if both of those options are equally viable for like winning the game, then I think that would be a good balance. So let's see here. Overview crisis. So it looks like we've got a timeline here. We've got the age begins, and we've got the crisis begins, the crisis intensifies, the crisis culminates. That's interesting.
Everything inside an age is exclusive to that age. That includes things like which technologies and civics you can research, what resources are available to be gained, which independent powers surround you.
That's cool.
To even things like gameplay systems and civil.
The fact that each age has its own like resources and technologies and stuff like that, I think that's going to make it very fresh for replayability.
We'll have 3 ages for you to play.
Oh, only 3.
The Antiquity Age, the Exploration Age, and the Modern Age on its own.
Okay, so they only have 3 ages, which that's not what I was expecting, but I think that could work as well.
Leaders are now selected independently from civilizations.
Oh.
You can now mix and match unique parts of different civs and leaders.
So you can play as an Egyptian leader with a different civ. That's cool. I wonder if that would ruin the immersion for me. We'll have to see.
During an age transition, there are a few factors that determine which civ you can evolve into. This includes any historical connections between your previous and future civ, your choice of leader, and even certain gameplay decisions that you made in the past age. Every civ plays differently.
Okay, so this is cool. So you can't just choose anyone. If you play as Egypt early on, it looks like you can continue to Egypt, or you can go to like a natural pivot like Axum, which is cool. But you can't just go to any random civ, which is cool, because if the leaders are carrying over, then it would be weird if like Egypt, if like Cleopatra was like controlling the Japanese shogunate or something. That would be a bit strange. So you can't go to Mongolia because you don't have 3 horses, but you can naturally transition into Songhai. That's cool. That's cool.
We took a lot what we learned in the Civ 6 and learned from that, trying to open up some more spaces and everything. And we adjusted the tone from 6 a bit, and I think it's what our fans are looking for, and I think it's going to be a lot of...
That is amazing that they've listened to the fans, because he says he's adjusted the tone a bit from Civ 6, and I take that to mean that the Civ 7 creators heard that everyone hated the cartoonish style, and they purposefully changed it. That is awesome. They're listening to the fans. They're giving the fans what they want. This is amazing.
Every Civ has its own theme, and we're excited to share that Chris Tin, who composed the Grammy Award-winning theme Baba
Let's
Yaga
go.
for Civilization 4 and the main theme for Civilization 6, is returning for Civilization 7.
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
We're excited to be taking this journey with you.
Whew. I don't believe there's anything else. Yeah, it's just going through the trailer again. Okay, so let's pause there. Yeah, so that's it for the Civ 7 content that we have right now. I know there's a lot of YouTubers who got early access, like Potato McWhiskey, all those big Civ names. So if you want to take a closer look at some actual gameplay, I would suggest checking out those channels. The biggest takeaways I had from this is that, for one, this is going to be the most immersive Civ game we've gotten yet, with the 3 different eras with switching civs, but you get to keep your leader, but you choose your own path of which civs you can advance to. This whole system seems very immersive and very well thought out, and I think it's going to be very fun to play. I think it's going to be the best Civ game yet, easily. My second big takeaway is that they're actually listening to the audience. They actually tone down the cartoonish style so that it doesn't look completely goofy, and they're actually listening to what people want, which is absolutely amazing. And the third thing is that it's not even that far away. Like, it's less than 6 months away, less than half a year. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Just a quick statement in terms of the overall channel. Yes, I know I haven't done anything in like 2 months. I have been on vacation and working a lot this summer. However, I do have plans for 2 videos coming out soon. One of them is going to be another Civ 5 challenge, and the other one's going to be another Civ 5 history video. So look forward to that. And I'll probably be posting more Civ 7 news as it gets released, and hopefully make some Civ 7 gameplay once the game is actually out. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I just hope that you're as excited as I am for Civilization 7. I mean, this looks amazing. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.